And now we have Ryan Dickey, Circus Sports. Ryan Dickey, we all know him. He is the fourth clown of the apocalypse. Always considered a clown. Everybody we talk to, and that's not a derogatory term when they say it. They always think Ryan is actually a clown with us. We've been called that every time. They're like, "Oh, Ryan's one of the triple clowns." And I think Ryan, you should be flattered or scared. I'm not sure, one of the two. But Ryan, always a pleasure to have you on, buddy. You are basically one of us. So
thanks. I appreciate it.
Breeders' Cup Day, we excited there? You're going to be busy. You're not going to be that busy at Circus Sports because you don't do horse racing.
Well, actually, we'll be doing pari-mutuel wagering at Circa on Friday and Saturday. But also we have put up fixed odds lines for the Classic. So if you want to lock in your bet, that would be a good way to do it.
There you go. And everybody out there, fixed lines is obviously, you should know if you're watching the show, but that means you get the odds, kind of like if you get it in football on a point spread. When you bet it, you get it. And if you think there's going to be a horse that's in, that would be, you'd want to bet on the horse that's in underlay, correct? Get it now, because when you see that money getting taken on Medina's Spirit or something like that, where you think they're going to go Baffert heavy, get it that horse at 4-1 and not. So head out to Circus Sports, go see Ryan, and don't throw anything at him.
Good PSA there.
Thank you.
Or do. It's fine.
Don't.
Just don't.
I don't know why.
It would be great Twitter content for you.
I mean, how funny would it be if it was like a pie?
Yeah.
Like,
see?
Honk.
Straight tomatoes.
Right. I don't like tomatoes.
Great.
That's hilarious.
All right, so Ryan Dickey, here we are. And Sarah, tell us what we're talking about right now.
We are going to do race 7 on Future Stars Friday, race 7, the grade 1 Juvenile Fillies. We got a mile 16th, $2 million at stake, a 6-horse field. I know there's been a lot of talk there, but Ryan, who do you like here in this race?
Well, first of all, it's a 6-horse field. There were 2 6-horse fields in the Breeders' Cup over the 2 days. One of them now only has 5. So, I mean, who thought that there'd be Breeders' Cup races with 6 entries and 5 entries? It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know if that's a sign of the times, or if it's because it's in California, or if it's because of who's running in some of those races. I have no idea. But there are 6 here. Juvenile Fillies, they're going a mile and 16th on the dirt. It's 2 turns. And number 5, Juju's Map, and number 6, Echo Zulu, are going to be heavily bet here. And both of them looked very well in their victories, and they deserve the favoritism, but you cannot bet either one of those 2. So you have to look at what's left. And for me, out of all of the 14 races in the Breeders' Cup over the 2 days, the horse I like probably the best is in this race. It's number 2, Hidden Connection. Hidden Connection won the Pocahontas last out with Raylu Gutierrez in the irons. We'll be back here for trainer Brett Calhoun. I think this one looks like the one that will progress the best. Now, remember, you're talking about 2-year-old fillies here. You're talking about horses that have just a couple of races on their resume. They're growing, they're learning. I think this one is going to be a star. I think Hidden Connection, if you can get this horse anywhere near 5-2, which is the morning line price, if you can get 5-2 on this horse, take it to the bank. I'm not going to say that every single race I have a horse that I love as much as this one. I really like Hidden Connection here. And I'm going to say that Juju's Map and Echo Zulu are going to go 1-2 almost all the way around the track. They're going to tire each other out. So you're going to want some other horses underneath. I think these Breeders' Cup races, when it was in Del Mar last time, 2017, if you look at the trifecta payouts were huge. This is a 6-horse race. Maybe you want to play an exacta here. So if you put Hidden Connection on top and put these 2 horses underneath, number 3, Sequest, and number 4, Tarabi, all you're betting here is that you've got the winner, and that Juju's Map and Echo Zulu will tire each other out. One of them will finish 3rd, one of them will finish 4th. I think an exacta 2 over 3-4 is a great way to bet this race. But if you want a single on your picks, just single the 2 here.
All right. I don't even think that's that ballsy of a play because I'm gonna jump in right now and do mine because I'm right aboard. I'm right on board with you. I went more on the 3 here to play to get a price because I think this horse can pick up the pieces. I do think Juju's Map and Echo Zulu, especially the 2-year-olds, as the fillies, you're looking at they're gonna fight for this lead. And this is a long distance for a 2-year-old. They're lightly raced, no matter what. No matter what they did before. They fight here. This is going to be a dog fight. And I think horses can come and pick up the pieces. So I'm there with you with this 2. I had 2-3. And just in case a horse can steal it, I would say I might throw in the 5-6 just in case of a steal if you're doing whatever, because it's only a 6-horse field. But I'm big on the 2-3 as well, right? Because I think we make too much of a big deal in these juvenile races about one race, Echo Zulu run, one Juju's Map. We make too much of a big deal. We don't know what they are. We don't. So reason why the juvenile winner barely ever wins the Derby, which is put in perspective. I'll probably say that 10 times during this show. So I'm going to go 2-3. If I can go heavy on a ticket, I would go 2-3, 5-6 just in case one can steal it. But I'm going to go 2-3. Definitely the 3 being my sneak attack with picking up the pieces at 15-1.
All right, AJ, who do you like?
I'm on board with some of what you're saying, both of you. Just because no one picked Echo Zulu yet, and neither am I. Not a huge believer. That race, the Frizette, that gerrymander horse that beat by 7. I think it should have beat by 7 because I just don't think it's that good of a horse. I am much more on the horse who's at least ran this distance when you look at the top 2 choices, or 2 out of the top 3 choices. With Juju's Map, I think that's the much better horse in this race. I like Hidden Connection as well. He's going to be on my ticket and exotics, but I am in love with the 4. The 4 who did lose to Echo Zulu, but had a terrible time doing it. I think longer is what this horse is looking for and aiming for. 12-1. That's actually my top choice. The 4. Terribly.
No, it's funny you say that because the 4 was my top choice as well.
Bam.
In this race. To be played with. I went back and forth with this race because I'm kind of with everybody where, okay, Echo Zulu obviously and Juju's Map are going to take a lot of money, but Hidden Connection really stuck out to me more than those 2 horses. But I wanted to make some money to play with the 5 and the 6. So I really like the 4 and I agree with everything AJ had said last time out. He got really, really rough start. I think I agree with AJ that distance is what this horse is looking for. 12-1. I'm going to keep the 4 on my ticket here.
There you go. I like the 4. I mean, that's good. I mean, this is well, we'll talk about that a lot with juveniles, but yeah, tough race.
So
yeah.
Ryan, you had you doing 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, 2 over 3 and 4 for an exacta.
All right, and AJ, you're doing the. Are you playing 5, 6 as well, or just 4?
No, 2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5. Perfect. All right. Well, those are our picks for the Grade 1 Juvenile Fillies race on Friday. This is race 7. So
There it is.
good luck.